Bon nuit, ami, parieurs. The clock on the wall says 4 minutes off 11 o'clock on Friday night. We're here in the Bonington Hotel on the north side of Dublin, about 10 to 12 minutes from the airport. I'd like to thank Kieran Larkin from the hotel here for putting us up for the night, free of charge. Man, Kieran. Kieran is from Newry. I had to call him the Larkin lad from Newry. So I know Kieran since about 2006. Good horsey man. He was out in Dubai or Medan a lot too. Likes all racing. Likes mixing with the sheiks. But there's plenty of money. We're up and out of the traps in the morning. We'll be up at 5 o'clock, gone at 5:15. We have to go to the long-term car park and as the Yanks get our shit together then and get on board. So looking forward to it immensely. So hope I come back a few winners. The weather is drying out a lot, everyone is saying, and we're getting bad draws. I see Moss Tucker got drawn 11 today in the Prix de l'Abbé, and that's the same draw as he got last year in 11. So he finished fourth last year at a bigger price. He's in better form this year. So let's hope he can run into a place at least. He's 10 to 1 paying 4 places. I see Hookham has drifted out to 6s. And we'll see what he can do. Today we had We had a winner, Dark Desert Highway. We had a one that I thought would win for sure, New London. Can't understand how Buey couldn't drive it past Safi Osborne. But a place in the first race, Queen for You. Frankie, of course. If I tip Frankie, he'd be lashed. He's a walking hooer to me lately. And Maljoom definitely needed the run. Don't know if he was trained on or not. Walking on the Woods was second. Traded short and running on the turn for home, but didn't do the business. So we're done about probably even for the day. Where are we? On to tomorrow. We go first to the Watergate Cup at Chester, a horse that has won 4 times for us lately. Baez, it's gone out to an each way price now at 5 to 1. It's only up £3 for its last win, but she's a gutsy little mare. We'll have a quick look at her winning the last day, or have we time? We'll make time, sure. And the mid time, mid plenty of it.
Two old pals being taken on by Wonderwall, who draws alongside. Baez, the red cap, is now pulled out by Mulrennan, giving chase as Putnam Green takes fourth on the crown of the bend from East End Girl. Inside the two, going to be a slow motion finish in rain softened ground, and Putnam Green away to the left, and next door to him Baez are now coming through to Wonderwall and two old pals. And Putnam Green has poked his nose in front, but Baez is plucky and the filly is knuckling down under pressure. Putnam Green and Baez having a real set too, racing for the shadows of the post. Baez simply will not be denied, and she wins again. Sees off Putnam Green.
Yeah, extra 2 furlongs shouldn't be a problem. Carrying a grand lightweight. Tashkent, the money, I mentioned it last night, is the classiest horse in the field. There's money for it there this evening and tonight. Anyway, it's definitely an each way play at 5 to 1. There's another bus horse running tomorrow in the 5:15 at Ripon. It's gone shorter than it was earlier, but use it at your own leisure or pleasure. Pledge of Allegiance. It won a couple of times for us earlier for Sir Mark Prescott. It needed a break. He was running it back very quick there a few times. It won like the 30th of May, the 30th of June. Oh no, it got a couple of breaks. Bad run the last day, gave it a break. Short enough price. Use it at your discretion. 505 in Killarney, something similar with a horse that has won twice for us, but it won twice at the track. Manno for Johnny Feen and Lee Roach. It's up now to 64. It won 53 and 62. I don't think it stayed the last two. That was my opinion of it. It would have won us a mile. It got into contention and sort of faded away.
On Queen Silky Sib begins around and ruler of the river. Eagles Reign, believe me now. Snowhaven is flashing home on the outside in the white jacket and noseband, and wider still is Miss Langmore. Silky Sib gets to the front from Anamana, challenging late on the outside is Snowhaven, then ruler of the river. Eagles Reign and Miss Langmore up towards the finish. Silky Sib by half a length to
back to a track where it has won twice. Give it a chance again. It's at an each way play now as well. It's 5-1. Oh, it's gone shorter with a few of the bookies 7-2. If you get 5-1, 9-2 back at each way, brings us on to the Cambridgeshire tomorrow. We have a short enough favourite for a 35 runner field. Greek Order. Up £10 for its last win. We have two bus horses in it. Astro King won for us the last day. It's drawn that side as well. So the faster they go, it needs a target. Won nicely for us the last two. I think we put up at 30-2, won at 100-30. It's gone up, what, £5 is it? Yeah, £5. And each way bet on that, it's 16-1. The other one is a 3-year-old that won for us recently. It's 6-1. Liberty Lane for Curragh. That's drawn sort of 22, so it's on the higher side as well. In this race, the last number of years, I think since 2004, only one time has the winner came from single digits. Trap 7 a number of years ago. You always need to be drawn high. That was rallying back the last day at Sunny Liston. Good ground would be fine with it. Split your stakes and back the two of them if you want. If you back the two of them to win the last day. Let's see the betting. Astro King is 16s all over, and Liberty Lane is 16s as well. So they're paying 6 places. Paddy Power is paying, or the Green Bookie maybe I call him, is playing 7. So that's one. Sumion is coming over to ride a horse tomorrow. And he's given up his rides in Longchamp and coming over to ride a horse in Jasna's Secret. So it's fierce impressive, the latter, with a 2-1 shot. He absolutely hosed up the last day in Deauville. Slight worry about the ground. It's soft this day.
Behind this, and then comes the fixer, and it's Jasna's Secret, who's moved comfortably through to a 2 or 3 length advantage, and Sumi knows he's got this safely in the bag. Very long looks at the big screen.
He's a Belgian, he likes looking at himself. That looks like they could win tomorrow. There's what do you call it, is on tomorrow, the Middle Park. Vandeek against River Tiber. Looks to be a match the way it's going in the betting. Vandeek was bigger during the week. 3-1 I heard in places. We go on to Longchamp. In the first race tomorrow, it's at 1 mile 7. Harbour Wind. Dermot Well was talking about bringing this to the Melbourne Cup, but it probably wouldn't get in on its rating. It'd have to win, and it won't get, well, it can't get in now because it'd have to be in quarantine. But he has it entered in the Group 2 in the stairs race on Champions Day in Ascot. So he thinks a lot of it. But Galleris was impressive the last day, I thought, hanging on by a head over course and distance. But I'll be on Harbour Wind. It was 5-2 actually yesterday with William Hill when it was 2-1 with other crowds. But it's drifting a bit in the betting. But that's where my money is going tomorrow. I never had a bet in a Arab race before, but I'm having a bet tomorrow. The angle I have is this number 1, No Tir Al Mare, and number 3 is something similar, is the favourite. But he ran against him last year in a Group 1 in September, and he went off 13-8 favourite, and the other one was 4-1 second favourite. They were in 2 different yards at the time, and now it has switched yards. It has gone to the yard of the favourite, and he's 10-1. The other one is 5-6. So maybe an each way bet and without the favourite, maybe, to see what price is it. I don't know if there's without the favourite up there. No. If the ground dries out, Trushan probably won't run if they do the same as they've done in England. Any bit of good in the ground at all, they withdrew the horse. So there's a lot of money today, 10s into 6s for run for Oscar, and that's probably the reason. But there'll be big rule 4 if Trushan doesn't run. I thought Emily Dickinson with Mr. Dore in the saddle, but he isn't lucky for me, but might have a few pound or for euros on him tomorrow. There's a handicap there, Maturo Gold. It's 4-1 favourite, but it finished like a train the last day at 14-1. Over course and distance. It's wide on the outside as we pick it up.
On the inside, 3 in a line. North Hunter can't get a run. Finishing well on the outer is Everillo. Woodstone on the inner. Drifter Estate. Here's Everillo on the outer. And Everillo gets up to win it just from the storming finish of Matarai Gold on the outer.
So hopefully he might storm home in time tomorrow. The 2:58. I picked out an each way bet or without 2 favourites. Number 1, Andre Fab's horse. Don't ask me why, I forget. On to the Group 1 for fillies and mares tomorrow. I like Sea Silk Road. He was 8-1, or she was earlier at 8-1. She finished well at 1 4 miles the last day, and the step up and trip I think will suit. And she's in yellow on about 6th spot as we pick it up.
Mellow, the grey down the outside, coming with a challenge as they head down towards the last 200 metres. Mellow is coming home strongly. Warm Heart is battling on with her, though. It'll between this pair. Warm Heart in the dark blue colours and James Dore have won. Mellow be beaten about a neck.
That's the selection there. To the 8th earlier, it's into 30. They're all paying 4 places. The Daniel Wildenstein is a horse here at the very, it's bottom weight, but it's the top rated. Isaac Shelby. If this was a handicap, we have Poker Face who won a couple of times for us. It's rated 109. If it's a handicap, Isaac Shelby would be given it £6, and it is getting £5. So that's £11, but it is getting weight for an age allowance. But it has good back for him in Group 1 races. It has a good run over course and distance as well, when it finished second in a Group 1 in May. It takes the lead. It's on the rail as we have
that. Brave Sky on the extreme right is next as Isaac Shelby's come through against the running rail. Mojave Yassanafi in the blue nearest to us. Behind those is Valibi. Brave Sky and American Flag are closing from the back of the field. Isaac Shelby, the red cap. Mojave Yassanafi has just beaten him though.
Just got collared on the line. That was his second run of the year, so it's more weather beaten now, so let's hope it will be tomorrow. Poker Face and Anesta, yes, have chances. The favourite looks to be a fairly good thing here. Horizon Dore, it won as an 8 to 11 favourite, should have the last time to the Group 3. That should be winning, I think. I don't know what I picked in this. Maybe I picked nothing. If I didn't, I might put William Tell. I was saying he might shoot Apple tomorrow. And I picked nothing in the last. If I do pick something, I'll put it up. That's my selections. You don't have to follow them. Well, let's see. I was looking at the videos today of, I think the Japanese horse has a right good each way chance in the Prix de l'Arc on Sunday. It's 12 to 1 now, 12s, 20s. Second to what? Equinox in Japan. And it had a troubled trip. And I think the money could pour in for it because they'll be able to get into the pari-mutuel betting from the Japs like to back their own. If it hadn't got a trouble trip, it might have beaten Equinox that day. If Equinox was in this race, it would be money on shot. What is the name? 7? What is it? 7 through C's, is it, or something? You'll figure it out, and he was the only Japanese horse in the race. The drying ground will suit it. It's not that I'm running away from Hookham at all, but I think it has a right shot of being in the money. They're paying 4 places, 12 to 1. We'll see how things go anyway. Bash the bookies, over and out. Oh, we have to say it in a different language, don't we? Frappez les bookmakers. Encore et encore.